I come from, yeah. Oh, you are gonna know where your feet go. Hey, hey, oh, hey. And if you don't know where troubles stem from, I got a theme song, y'all. I got a theme song for the Big Up Yourself show. It's called AI by Skillful King. Oh my gosh. It's such a beautiful song. I love that song so much. It's so perfect for this show and for the journey that I'm on right now. Perfect for my book that is about to be released. So they treat us, you've seen the title, they treat us as if we are not fully human, right? And you know, they kind of right, because we're actually beyond human. Their systems are falling, but our spirit is rising. Oh yeah. Things are changing. Things are changing rapidly. Our ancestors are busy. And see, the thing about it is the systems and the tactics that they have been using, are using to continue to oppress, subjugate, marginalize, dehumanize us, those systems are crumbling. They're crumbling. The very systems that they built to diminish our humanity are the same systems that are causing their demise. So this is their self-destruction. Their self-destruction. But it gives way to our rise. Okay? And I'm doing something different this evening. I'm doing something different. Oh, first of all, big up yourself, kings and queens, and welcome to another episode of the Big Up Yourself show. If you're new here, I invite you to stick around and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you don't miss an episode when we go live. If you are already a friend of this channel, welcome back. Welcome home. And everyone, please hit the thumbs up and leave a kind comment. That would be greatly appreciated. All right. So, as I was saying, I'm doing something different this evening. I'm doing something different. I'm doing something that is not easy for me to do. Sit down. Hello, sis. Welcome. Oh, my goodness. I was about to say, C-Temp, that I am doing some Prophet Mothers here too. Sisters, y'all are going to have to help me this evening because, listen, normally when I come on this show, I have a script, right? And this evening, I'm practicing giving a live without a script. I have notes, but I'm going to see how much I have in here about what I want to talk about. So this is not easy for me, right? But I'm trying. All right. And so get ready for some pauses and some long losing my train of thought and all this kind of stuff. Just get ready for it, right? Also, my energy is not, we and the ancestors are holding space for you. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Hold space for your sis. That's what we need. We need that unity. We need that togetherness. We need community. That's how the ancestors used to do it. They held space for each other. They had circles. They had the village. They had community. They had real community. They did not exist alone, right? Yeah, they were part of communities. That's how they lived. That was the way of life. So yeah, I appreciate that Prophet Mother, I appreciate it. So anyway, so what was I saying? I was saying that yeah, they treat us as if we are not fully human. And the thing about it is, though, what they don't realize is that it's true. We are beyond human. We have immense spiritual power because we have direct connection to the divine. This is how our I'm saying this and I'm getting chills. This is how our ancestors lived, right? They believed that they were connected to the divine, like they were not separate from the divine, right? And so the ways that they revered the divine and their spiritual practices and stuff were powerful, powerful. That's one of the first things colonization took from us. Mhm. They did not understand the power that our spirituality holds, but they understood that it was powerful. And they understood that if we were allowed to operate in that freedom of practicing our spirituality, they would have never been able to conquer us to this part. So the first thing, the first thing you do when you want to conquer a people is take their spirituality. So they demonized our practices, right? They called it witchcraft. We never, that word was never a word that we and our ancestors used to describe our spirituality. That was imposed by them, right? As a means of making us um, abandon the ways of our spiritual, abandon as a way of cutting ties with us and the divine. Okay. So even things like voodoo, it's not voodoo, right? Originally it's voodoo, and say obia from Jamaica, which they taught us to fear. So even now in Jamaica, we fear obia. There is a debate going on whether obia should be legalized in Jamaica. And a lot of people are like, no, it's witchcraft, it's evil. Those things were never meant to be evil. Colonization put the evil stamp on those things. Okay. Those practices were developed to heal and for protection and for communication with the divine. That's what those were. So, anyway, so yeah, so they treat us as if we're not human, but yeah. And so we are in this rising of our spirituality, because you have to recognize there is a rising of our spirit. The ancestors are busy, y'all. I'm telling you, right about now, the ancestors are like gangster. I'm telling you. I tried putting that on a t-shirt to sell back, and the company that I put the t-shirt thing on, they removed it. I was like, they can't handle this gangster stuff. Yeah, but our ancestors are like gangster right now. They are busy. They are doing things, man. They are revealing themselves in people everywhere. People are coming back and reclaiming their spiritual practices from old. Yes, we are taking back our stuff. Listen, there is a song that I've come to, the same song I was playing at the beginning. One of the lines in the song says, "And we want back everything that you visited and took." That's us. That's the truth. We want back our stuff. We want to be able to practice our spirituality the way that our ancestors did. That's where our strength is. So we're taking back our stuff, and your systems are crumbling. Yeah, The very things, the very tactics that you are using to subjugate us and dehumanize us, those are the same tactics that's causing you to implode. Oh, yeah, yeah. So, and so, like, even to the point that Prophet Mother just made, one of the things that one of the weapons they are able to use against us is not all of us realize that this is a collective thing, right? So we need collective effort to bring our ultimate liberation to pass. We need all of us. And one of the problems with us is that we have a problem with uniting. We have a problem with working together. We got to get over that somehow. We've got to get over that. We've got to realize that we are one. We are on the same team. They don't like any of us. I don't care who you think you are, right? You can't be siding with them. They don't like you, right? So we need togetherness, and that's one of the ways that we're going to survive. Matter of fact, with our spirituality and our unity, that's the only way we can survive. That's the only way we can overcome. Hey, fam. Hey, Marilyn. Hey, Marilyn. Hey, girl. Yes, divide and conquer. That's what that. Yes, that's the weapon. That's the weapon. Divide and conquer. And we learn these things from them. We learn the violence from them. We learn the mischief from them. We learn the deception from them. And we turn around and practice it on each other. What has happened is we have forgotten our strength, where our strength came from, or where our strength comes from. We've forgotten, but we are beginning to remember. We are coming back. We are beginning to remember. More and more people are turning back to ancestral spirituality. That is going to save us. When we all band spirits together, right? When we start practicing, when we start lighting our candles and using our bay leaves and our Florida water and, yeah, our honey and salt, when we start using those things again, invoking the spirit of the ancestors, kind of like how the Haitians did in the Haitian Revolution, it's got to come down. Babylon has got to fall. Yeah, we can do this, y'all. We can do this. It just takes every one of us, right? And that's some of the things I write about. See, Temp is still here. That's some of the things I write about in my book, which is titled This Time the Revolution is Spiritual. We're not fighting with physical weapons anymore. And we're not particularly shouting and screaming and stuff. We are in our closets. We are at our altars, right? We're lighting our candles and we're invoking. We're practicing our spirituality. That's how we are fighting these days. So, so I said, I write about these things in my book. And today, there's this thing about deporting 500,000 Haitians. And I just made a comment. I said, this is happening after the US invaded Haiti from 1915 to 1934. I might get my dates right, I'm not so sure. But they invaded that country and stripped them of their government, stripped them of their resources, stripped them of using military force, and they took everything from Haiti, including Haiti's spirituality. So Haiti forgot the spirits that they use to win the revolution. They forgot that they still had that power. And so they destroyed Haiti and left. And now Haiti can't come to the US. Ain't that some stuff? Haiti is not welcome in the US. Ain't that some stuff? Ain't that a mess? But I have prayers for Haiti. I'm holding up Haiti. I believe Haiti will come back. And you know what I believe? I believe that the Caribbean and Africa is rising rapidly. And I feel like a lot of us owe our freedom to the fight of Haiti. We should be coming to Haiti's defense and Haiti's support. And I feel like as Africa is rising, Africa needs to be pulling Haiti with it. I feel like the Caribbean should come together to support Haiti at this time. It's like everybody has forgotten Haiti, right? Has left her for dead. But watch, she'll come back. She'll begin to, as all of us begin to remember our spiritual power, right? And that spreads to Haiti, and Haiti begins to remember and start practicing again. Haiti will come back. Haiti will come back. I promise y'all that. The co-living life is here. Yay. Oh, my book. Okay. Yeah. I'm excited to read the book. Oh, C-Temp. One of the first reviews from the book was, this book is fascinating. And let me tell you, the ancestors, oh, they were busy. They were in my ear. They were with me writing that book. Ancestors made me write that book at night only. Okay, so they were with me the whole writing of the book. And let me tell you something, baby, if I may say so for myself, this is an important piece of work. And every single Black household should have a copy of that book. All right. It is like an activation of our liberation. And it's a guide even, right? And it's permission for us to claim our sovereignty again, and permission for us to to liberate ourselves. Okay. All right. So the pre-order, the book is available for pre-order. Marilyn has nicely put it in the chat for us, so you can feel free to pre-order. We're having the launch party. We're having the launch party on the 14th of September, and I would love for you guys to come. The launch party is going to take the form of the way that Ghanaian traditions used to do an outdooring for a newborn, because I feel like I've just birthed this book out, right? So in Ghanaian tradition, they used to come together in the community in a circle, and they would do a ceremony of introducing the new birth into the community, into the world. And they would pour libations, and they would, do the ceremonial things, their honey, their cinnamon, and things. And so the outdooring of the book is going to kind of model that ceremony. So, yeah. So, yeah. Lord, you're still on? Oh, culture caught me. I'm about to go, right? Because I'm talking off the top of my head. I didn't have much to say, but and I'm almost done. But yeah, so we are awakening, and we're beginning to take back our stuff, and our liberation is nigh. You guys, you got to feel it. I know you can feel it too. You can feel this thing in the air. You can feel us rising, can't you? I can feel it. I can feel the shift. I can feel our power rising. I can feel it. It's happening. It is happening as we are rising, their systems are falling. It is happening right now. Ancestors are busy. Ancestors are pure gangster right now. I'm telling you, right? So, yeah. So, what else was I going to say? Yeah, so the book, oh my gosh, the book is the answer to what is happening right now. It's more than a book, y'all. It's an activation. It's an activation and it's a battle cry. And it's a means to bring us together. I feel a little teary-eyed right now, a little teary right now, because as I was writing the book, I began to feel such love for us. That's what we need. We need love among us. That's how we overcome. That's how we overcome. So also, sometimes I may sound a little stern in the book, but it's also loving because I want to see us win so bad. And the things that will cause us to win they're not that hard. It just takes a little look at ourselves, right? Because the revolution begins with us. We have to change. Another thing too is that we walk around not feeling free. We don't behave like free people. It's like we don't realize that we're free. And I understand that. I understand that because we live in a system that continues to oppress and punish and dehumanize. So it's hanging in the air. So we don't feel free. But in the book, I lay out how we can begin to feel free. We can begin to feel free. And each one of us has to take the responsibility to do your little part. I know it looks overwhelming and people are fed up and tired and feeling like there's nothing I can do. There is nothing we can do. They're doing this. They're erasing our history. They are banning our books. They are closing access to whatever we need. But there are things we can do. We can light a candle. We can invoke the spirit of an ancestor. And I show you in the book how to do it. I share some rituals in the book that you can practice. Yeah, everybody can light a candle. Everybody can set up a little altar where we go and direct our energies. Don't think that the rise of Burkina Faso is not sitting on the spirituality of its people. Don't think that they're doing this without spirit. Okay? They're doing this with spirit. That's how we're made. That's where we come from. That's how we operate. That's how we conquer. That's how we liberate ourselves through our spirituality. We got to reclaim that. We got to reclaim that. And we can't be afraid. We are afraid of practicing. We don't even want to say the word voodoo. Do you know that the word voodoo, they impose that upon us? And the voodoo doll, we never made a voodoo doll with pins to stick people. No. They created that and made us begin to fear voodoo and obia and santeria and hoodoo. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But now we're taking back our stuff. We're taking back ourselves. We're beginning to remember who we are and where we come from and the power that we hold and the connection that we have to the divine. Powerful connection. Powerful connection, right? We've forgotten that we can speak to the elements. We've forgotten the power of, let me say salt again. Salt is a cleanser and purifier. And I want to say this too. I want to say this. The same spirits that we can invoke for good, for protection and healing, the same spirits can be invoked for the opposite. So when you are, just make sure that your intentions are pure when you're practicing these things. People come to me for help. The way that we have forgotten and started using these powers is we want to send it back to where it came from, return it to the sender. I don't believe in that. I'm not sending back harm to nobody. If I don't want harm for myself, why would I send it back? Even if you sent it to me. And one of these days, I'll tell you about how someone actually sent a hex my way. I'll tell you about that one of these days. Did I mention it in the book? Maybe I just mentioned it and said I'll talk about it in another book. But yeah, the same spirit that can be used for good can be used for evil, right? So you want to keep your intentions pure. Let me see what the chat is saying, because I'm rambling here. It became twisted for their agenda. Correct. That's exactly right. That's exactly right, Prophet Mother. For their agenda. Let me go back up. Yes, co-living life says the ancestors are busy. Keep your eyes on Burkina Faso. Yes, and keep praying for him, y'all. Light a candle for him and the people of Burkina. JPS. Oh, the book. Okay, yeah, the book is amazing. If I say so for myself, it's ancestors, man. They mean business, y'all. They mean business. They are active. They are completely invested in our liberation. In our liberation. Do you know that the entire cosmos is out of balance because we're not free? The original people of the earth, right, are in bondage. That's unnatural. That's against the laws of nature. The entire cosmos, I would say it's weeping. It's entirely off kilter because we're not in our rightful place in the world. So the very cosmos is invested in our liberation. Our liberation is medicine for the world. Understand what I'm saying? Okay. CTEM says we're with you. Thank you, sis. Oh my gosh. Co-living, yes, we're with you and proud of you. Thank you, my sisters. I need this so much. I need this because I was nervous putting this message out into the world because I know some people would be afraid of it and some people are just not ready for it. But it had to come. It had to come, and it had to come through somebody, and I was chosen. Okay. Haiti's history is defined by Yes, the successful slave revolt and led to its independence. Yes, 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 absolutely. Oldest republic in the Western Hemisphere. Marilyn, you be knowing some stuff. That's exactly right. And Haiti had to pay for her freedom. France charged Haiti with a large ask reparations of Haiti in the form of a large sum of money, and Haiti had to pay that money over 120 years. They wanted reparations for lost property. What was the lost property? Us. We were the lost property. This thing is so daggone twisted. So we had to pay to humanize ourselves. It's crazy. So yeah, so that happened, and then the US invaded them. So they made Haiti paid. Haiti paid and is still paying. So but we have to remember Haiti, because a lot of us, we're sitting here today because Haiti fought and won. And it was spirit that helped Haiti. You know, the night before, was it the night before or sometime before the Haitian Revolution began, they met in what is the camp? Oh boy, come on, that camp. And they had their spiritual get together, and that's what empowered the people to go and fight. Spirituality is important. Our spirituality will liberate us. We fear ourselves. Yes, we fear ourselves. Yes, we fear our power. We fear that power, and we are powerful. We are powerful because we've been power filled, but we're afraid of it. We're afraid of it. Haitian society also values strong community bonds, family ties, and I can put these comments on. Yeah, resilience in the face of hardship and natural disasters. Oh my God, those people are so strong. Oh yeah, let us listen. Keep Haiti in your hearts, y'all. Keep Haiti in your hearts. Pray for the return of Haiti. And she's coming back. I promise you. Okay, so culture is saying, yes, that's one of the major keys, strong bonds. That's the thing. That's the thing I was just talking about earlier, how we need each other. We need to do this as one community. Everybody needs to rise up. Everybody needs to join this movement. Everybody needs to remember our spirituality. Yes. I give myself flowers. you know, that took a lot of doing also. That's also a revolution, because it wasn't always like that. I'm beginning to recognize my own daggone power. Yes, I am. So yes, I take my flowers. Yes, you're all a wealth of knowledge and truth. I'm here for it. And C-Temp, I'm so glad that you're here. So glad. I would love for you to come to the outdooring of the book. And what I'm going to do, just in case books don't get to people on time after a pre-order, the party is for the launching party. Outdooring is for people who pre-order. And if you don't get the books physically in time, I'm going to send you excerpts of the book in your email, so that you have some reference when you come to the party, to the outdooring ceremony. Yeah. Um, and I can't wait to hear your feedback on it. Okay. All right. Yeah. So that's why I wrote the book, y'all. Right. Um, because the fight is not there. It's not only out there in the systems that try to dehumanize us, it's also within. And it's how we see ourselves and how we reclaim our original power and our rise in spirit. And that's also why I created my visualization clinic. And it's not about dreaming, it's about activating that spiritual power within us together in community, so that liberation isn't an idea, it's a lived reality. Okay. And if you're ready to step into that power, the book and the clinic, the links are in the description box for you. All right. Now, yes, they can deny our humanity, y'all, but they really can't touch our spirit. They don't quite understand how our spirits work. Okay. They separated it from us, or separated us from the practice of it, but they can't touch it. It's within us. They don't understand. That's a fight they cannot. Listen, if we get ourselves together and begin to practice our spiritual powers, it's a fight that they cannot win. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because they are spiritually void anyway. Spiritual poverty. I'm telling you, the way to our liberation is through our spirituality. Okay? All right. That is our unstoppable power. All right. So if this message is stirring something in you, don't just leave here. Don't just leave it here. Grab, pre-order your copy of This Time the Revolution is Spiritual, or sign up for the visualization clinic. Let's take these truths, take the truths off the pages, and let's practice them together, because your liberation is waiting. All right. And I'm done for the evening. Let me see what CTEM says. Excellent. Thanks, sis. We tend to remember revolutions by their single names like Marcus, Malcolm, Toussaint, not realizing the revolution was the power of the people, the power of our bonds, and not about the bondage. That is such a good point. That is such a good point. The revolution was about the power of the people. Yes. Yes. That's it. We need to fight together. We need togetherness if we're going to overcome. For our ultimate liberation, we need that togetherness. All right, my friends. Oh, it's been real. I think I did okay talking without a script. And as time goes by, I'm going to have more guests speaking this kind of talk, talking this kind of talk. And I'm going to be talking more out of the book as well as time goes by. Okay. So I hope you come back. If you're here for the first time, please subscribe. Please leave us a comment. And please press the thumbs up button. You're welcome, CTAM. You're welcome, sis. I'm so glad you were here. So glad you were here. I want to see who's going to be the first person to pre-order the book. All right. Oh, Marilyn. Marilyn, are you the first person to read? Oh my God. CTAM, thank you, sis. Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot to me, because it's not something I do very easily. but I did kind of feel the ancestors come, like Prophet Mother said the ancestors were holding me. I did feel them come and help me. All right. Marilyn, Marilyn, but Marilyn, how am I gonna sign it for you, sis? I'm gonna have to figure out a way. Yes. Um, yes, I can sign it for you. I know how to do that. Yeah. All right. Wow. So, wow. My book is out into the world, and Marilyn grabbed the first. Oh my gosh. That means a lot to me, Marilyn. Thank you so much. All right, my friends. That's it for the evening. Marilyn said I couldn't wait. Marilyn said I could not wait. Marilyn, I actually can't wait for people to read this book, though. For real, for real, for real. I love the free flow. Okay. All right. Bye, guys. Thanks for hanging around. Come again, okay? Come again. Don't be a stranger. Bye. Bye, culture. Bye, Marilyn.